I smoke up with the riders. Do a slide when we ride up. Stay inside or get fired up. To live and die in Chicago. Green like this a go. If I tell them to blow, I keep that metal close. That's how we ride in Chicago. I smoke dope with the riders. Do a slide when we ride up. Stay inside or get fired up. To live and die in Chicago. Green like this a go. If I tell them to blow, I keep that metal close. That's how we ride in Chicago. I was made in Chicago. I got paid in Chicago. Out of town getting counting Confucius amount, then it's back to Chicago. Been to Perry, LA, NY to A to me, hey, I'm ready. But they not like Chicago. When them texting poetic, niggas turn into bitches like Chicago. Miller, Mahalo. They hits, them hitters, it be at your address to see you tomorrow. Flexing, cut up, they calling me Zara. She got some explaining to do, your boo calling me Ricky Ricardo. I be free on shorty, all I need is more weed, I get money like Marlo. My name is Louis, but they call me Tony, the god of Chicago. Got drillers for hitters, some real cool ass niggas that ratchets like Taro. The away ain't no almost, to live and die in Chicago. I smoke up with the riders, do a slide when we ride up. Stay inside or get fired up, to live and die in Chicago. She like this a go. If I tell them to blow, I keep that metal close. That's how we ride in Chicago. I smoke dope with the riders. Do a slide when we ride up. Stay inside or get fired up, to live and die in Chicago. Green light is a go. If I tell them to blow, I keep that metal close. That's how we ride in Chicago. They say you can make it anywhere if you make it in Chicago. Alright, so don't take offense when I speak about murders and bitches, etc. I'm just speaking Chicago. The media people just eat it up, but really we want Chicago. Niggas be frontin', they move on, they can't even come to Chicago. They from Chicago. Murder cappy of America, no murder rate like Chicago. My city influenced my country, can't get away from Chicago. They ask me, Lou, where you gonna leave? No, I'm gonna stay in Chicago. I'm the hottest Chicago. I go high for Chicago. It pop in my city, it popped in my city, Tupac of Chicago. But I'm still alive though. Turn OYT Pyro. Don't you come to Chicago? You get lost in Chicago. I smoke up with the riders. Go slide when we ride up. Stay inside or get fired up. To live and die in Chicago. Green light this a go. If I tell them to blow, I keep that metal close. That's how we ride in Chicago. I smoke dope with the riders. Go slide when we ride up. Stay inside or get fired up. To live and die in Chicago. Green light is a go. If I tell them to blow, I keep that metal close. That's how we ride in Chicago.
Hello, 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 everybody. Hey, all my kings and queens in the chat. How y'all doing this evening? Welcome to Pretty Green Eyes page. My first one, y'all. I'm just trying to get my moderators, so y'all give me just a minute. Let me get my moderators all set up. Gosh. Let's see. Chat moving kind of fast. How everybody doing this evening? I'm doing awesome because today is Thursday and I'm off tomorrow, y'all. I'm not off tomorrow. I'm off after tomorrow. I'm off for the weekend, so y'all know I'm ready for the weekend. I am definitely ready. Let me do some roll call. Let me see something. Queen Ella Faye, Miss Naturally New Orleans, Queen Rhea, Queen Victoria George, Queen Tiffany Collins, Strawberry Hills. Ah, hey, hey, hey. I never seen you before. Hey, Queen, how you doing? Tina Boot, Crystal Stanley, Keisha, Queen Toya, Queen Cha Cha, Marlene, Queen Stara. I hope I'm saying it right. Queen Brenda. What's up, Queen Brenda? Ebony, Queen Ebony in the building. I got my auntie, Miss Red, in the building. I got my other sister, Maria, in the building, along with my sister Ebony, let me see. Okay. Nina Ray, also my sister. Louisiana Queen. How you doing, Louisiana Queen? See, Queen Yee, Truly Blessed, Tanya, Queen Casa, Scandalous Love. Let's get it, let's get it. T Sipper, hey T Sipper. Charles, King Charles in the building. Let's see. Mona Faye, Queen Mona Faye is in the building. All right, where I went to. Let's see, y'all. Let me see. I lost my little spot. Bless Grandma. How you doing, Queen? How you feeling today, Bless Grandma? I'm glad to have all y'all. Thank y'all for coming and join me. Um, Queen Divine, welcome to my chat. Cutie B, hey, my sister, Cutie B. All right, I'm trying to give me just a few more minutes. Let me go through and make sure I add all my moderators. Um, all right, and I'm gonna put the panel link because, of course, the topic is let's chill with my real Justice League family. So I'm gonna put my email in the chat. So if y'all want to come up on the panel, King Charles, put something in the chat. Tamika Zimmerman, where you been at, girl? Where you been at, Queen? Where you been at, Tamika Zimmerman? Somebody asked me about you the other day. Okay, I'm coming through, y'all. Just hold on a second. Hey Tam Tam, how you doing, Queen Tam Tam? Welcome to my chat. God is in control. Hey, I know that's right. I know that's right, Queen Tamika. It's a lot. It really is a lot. It's a lot, and it's very emotional. So I can understand that part. Pretty Apple to you. Hey, Pretty Apple. Brenda, where you at? Queen Brenda, where you at? Where you at? I can understand falling all the way back. That's sometimes that's what you have to do, to really understand what's going on. Because some people that's what they have to fall back and try to see, what's going on before they can really make their decision, and really with the real Justice League queens, we not telling nobody to pick a side, because you're welcome to be over here, you're welcome to be over there if you want to, because you grown, you could do whatever you want to do. So actually you can listen to whoever you want to listen to. T Gifted, what's up, Queen? T Gifted, we still got some people coming in. All right, let me see. Where you at, T Simple? Okay, I see. I mean, T Gifted. I'm saying T Simple, T Simple. T Simple, what's up, girl? You say, PGE, PGE. Cause I just said your name. I was like, T Simple, T Simple. No, T Gifted. I'm looking for T Gifted. Where you been at, T Simple? Where you been at? I ain't been seeing you around. What's going on with you? You sitting back in the cut, watching everything going on? Yeah, I know, I know, I know. I'm. Oh, okay, all right. You working and listening. All right, okay, Queen. That's cool. Um, I mean, I guess I don't have no words for that one. Um, I don't know. It's crazy. The stuff that transpires is crazy. But I just watched King Marco video, and it really, really, I don't know about nobody else. It really, really, really touched my heart because I'm not gonna be like chosen fraud and say I have a high discernment or nothing like that. But I could feel a person energy. I could feel like, if my gut is telling me that you're a good person, that, I'm going by my feeling, and if I feel like you're a good person, I feel like you're a good person. And what Chosen did to me, it was dead wrong. And I could sit here and tell my story before I pull the panel up. I want to tell my story. What happened with me when I first came to YouTube, which was in November. My sister had passed away. She was 38 years old. She died in her sleep. She had a very rare sickness that attacked her heart and sent her into instant cardiac arrest, and it killed her instantly. And really and truly, my mom have three girls. I'm the oldest. She was the middle sister, and I have a baby sister. And I am kind of like the oldest, and me and her was kind of more like closer than me and my baby sister. So it really kind of like I'm kind of okay. I'm getting better. I'm not gonna never accept it. I understand that. That's what God called her home. So I just have to take that. But at the same time, I miss my sister, and I have days to where I just really be like, why you're not supposed to question God? I'm just wondering, like, she was a real sweet girl, but at the same time, I started going on. I was watching YouTube before that, but I never was heavily into YouTube. But after she died, I started watching YouTube videos, and I always been into the Kanika case because I always say something really fishy, something don't sound right about this story. It just something is just not right. It just everything was like red flag, like And I was telling my husband, I said, I'm gonna follow this one all the way through because I gotta see what happened with this story right here. So I started going on YouTube and I started watching all the videos. And what really made sense to me was when I watched Chosen's video. What he had presented made sense, and that's why I started following him. And me, when I start doing something, I'm 100 with it. I'm loyal, and I give it my all. And I kept saying what the things that happened with me and Chosen, and with the old Justice League, I'm gonna call it. What happened with us it was kind of like puzzling me because I just was wondering why they kept accusing me of dropping a panel and kept saying something about you and just kept accusing me of stuff. And I'm like, you know yourself what you're doing, you know. And Chosen told me for the first time, he was like, my discernment about you, I just don't feel right, something about you. I'm like, well, can you tell me what is it about me? He could never say anything about me. He could never come out and tell me anything. He always used to just say something about you, something about you. So later on down the line, you know, things transpire and he said that Miss Red was my, I guess he was trying to place me, you know, make me be a part of the case. I don't know what he was doing. But at the same time, he said Miss Red was my mama. And at that time, I did not know who Miss Red was. So I kept saying, well, who is this Miss Red person? Because I did not know everybody. I knew, you know, only a few queens. I knew names, but I really didn't know, know y'all like I know y'all now. And finally I met her, really, you know, got to know who Miss Red was when all of this stuff happened. And I was like, what Miss Red talking about? I said, well, maybe because we both light skinned it and you know our eye color, whatever. But I'm 40. I don't know how old Miss Red is, so I'm like way too old to be her daughter, you know. I mean, I don't know if you have a 40-year-old daughter, Miss Red, but I know I'm too old to be your daughter. But to make a long story short, no, I'm not gonna make a long story short. I'm gonna put this part in there. He's so late before all of this stuff happened. We had a panel. I want to say it was Chosen Queen panel, and it maybe was, maybe wasn't. It was one of the panels, and the panel had dropped. And I don't know, one of the queens, I'm not sure who it was, said, somebody starting there dropping a panel again, and Chosen King was like, excuse me, Chosen Fraud was like, that happens, that happens. So now when I think about it, everything just makes sense. And now what I'm really wondering is why was I a target? Like, I don't know, why was I a target to this man? I mean, I went hard. I got on, and y'all queens that's in the chat, no, I was on everybody panel. I supported everybody, you know. I did everything I could to help out the Justice League. And I don't know what I did to be a target to a Chosen Fraud. I really don't know. But when it all happened, I was on King Rob panel, and um, what's her name called me? One of the queens. I'm not gonna call her name. She called me on the phone and she told me to drop off the panel, that something is going on, that I need to come over there to Chosen Queen panel. So when I got over there, I was like, what's going on? And it was like, y'all know what happened? I'm like, no, I don't know what happened. It was like, that stuff is really true about Marco and Rob, and they saying that Chosen was a part of the case. And at that time, that's how they said it to me. They said it to everybody, and I was like, man, how they gonna try to say Chosen is, that's not right, you know. And I said, well, I tell you what, I say I started this with Chosen, you know. I say, so this is, where I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna stick over here with Chosen, not listening to both sides of the story. Okay, so Chosen came on the panel. He was like, PGE, I'm not settled with you. My discernment is telling me it's something that's wrong about you. Something is not right about you, or whatever. I was like, well, again, what can you tell me what it is? And he done been all in my computer. He done been all in my phone. He probably know more about my life than I do. Him or whoever, somebody done been all in my phone, all in my, not this computer, it was my other computer I had with the other page. That's why I have this page. So somebody, you know what I'm saying, was in my stuff. I'm not gonna just straight out say him, because I think it was somebody showing him and he learned or whatever. I don't know. But I'm just like, this whole thing to me is really, 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 really crazy. This stuff is really crazy. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna stick, I'm gonna stick. I came in with Chosen King. I said, so I'm gonna stick with Chosen King. Never not listening to, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what King Robin is saying. I don't know none of that. So he came on the panel. He was like, back to the story. He was like, something don't sit right with you, PGE. My discernment or whatever. But now remind you, I don't want, bore y'all with my long story because I want to pull the panel up and we're gonna discuss this. At the same time, me and Silent had got into it, and she said something about I told her something about her energy or whatever, and some mess about me having a purple rag on my head and my baby having a purple bead. Well, she said that wasn't what it was about. It was about my energy towards her. My energy don't feel right or whatever. So in my opinion, she was in Chosen King ear about me. So Chosen King got on the panel. He was like, I said, well, he when he said that, I said, so what that mean? You don't want my, you don't want me to support you? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay. And that's when Mama Chosen, the fake mama was like, no, 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 like, no, don't do, she's gonna stay here. Kind of like telling Chosen, no, you gonna, she gonna be here whether you want her here or not. And I'm saying to myself, no, I don't want to be a part. You don't want me to support you. I'm not gonna support you. You know what I'm saying? You right to Tamika. She was dead wrong because I never picked with nobody. I was on Nisha panel. This girl later on that evening jumped on the panel. We was talking about something. It was me, Tiki, I can't remember who else was up there up the top. Oh, Yummy. And I can't remember who else was on the panel. I don't remember. But she jumped on the panel and she just start going off on me. At first, she caught me by surprise, and I'm like, I'm trying to conduct myself, to be professional. I'm not finna do this to this girl panel. That was my first thing thinking. I'm not finna disrespect this girl panel. I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about, Silent. I said, but offend you, if I did offend you, I did offend you in any way, I'm sorry, and she just kept going on. I don't like you, and if you're on a panel and I'm on a panel at the same time, then you need to leave the panel or whatever. So, I was like, okay, whatever, whatever. And she dropped down, So after that, all of this stuff happened. And I think she, got in Chosen ear, whatever, which I think the Lord, everything happens for a reason. Everything happened the way it happened. So when I did drop down off the panel, I'm going, me, I'm going to find out, okay, Rob Live, I'm finna cut, as soon as I finish telling my story, I'm finna cut it. After that, I went over there by Rob and them, and I was like, all the stuff that Rob was saying, I was like, oh, hell to the no. Chosen is dead wrong for this shit. Chosen fraud is dead wrong. He wrong. He wrong. I wouldn't support him even if he didn't say he didn't want my support. I wouldn't support his ass. So I'm just kind of glad everything happened the way it happened. I'm not gonna hold y'all long because King Rob is live. So I'm gonna let y'all go because y'all know they doing something very important. So I'm gonna come back live later on and I'll finish up my story. I love y'all, and I'm gonna pull my panel up later on, and we're gonna talk about this. And I'm out.